today we're going to dive into a transformative practice that can really make all the difference in your journey to resilience: mindfulness. Now, imagine facing high-pressure situations with a sense of calm and clarity that not only enhances your performance, but also supports your well-being in the long run. In this episode, I'm going to explore how to build a mindfulness routine. And this can be a key to managing stress, improving emotional resilience, and thriving both on and off the job. Whether you're new to mindfulness or looking to deepen your practice, you're going to find practical strategies and insights that can help you maintain a steady, grounded approach even in the most challenging moments. So let's get started on creating a mindfulness routine that strengthens your resilience and keeps you centered through the ups and downs of our first responder life. Welcome to Shields Down, Healing for First Responders, the podcast supporting those on the front lines as they navigate PTSD and trauma. Each episode brings stories of resilience, expert insights, and tools for recovery, offering hope and a path forward. So put your shield down, reclaim your strength, and remember, you're not alone. Okay, so the first part that I want to talk to you about is the importance of mindfulness in high-stress situations. Mindfulness, it can enhance your focus. It can reduce anxiety. It can improve decision-making during crisis. Now, when you can maintain clarity and composure in high-stress situations, where do you think that's going to go? How do you think that's going to work? Right? When you can enhance that focus and concentration, it helps you really center your attention. It's easy to become overwhelmed in high-stress situations by multiple stimuli, different things happening around you. And mindfulness techniques, such as focusing on the present moment, really will help you narrow your attention and maintain concentration on the most crucial aspects of the situation. Mindfulness can also help to reduce mental clutter. By practicing mindfulness as first responders, we can really clear our minds of distractions and irrelevant thoughts. So if you have a situation going on at home or that's not really irrelevant to the situation you're dealing with in that moment, mindfulness really can help you bring you back and stay focused on the task at hand and make more effective decisions. Now, mindfulness can also improve situational awareness. Enhanced focus will allow you as first responders to better assess and respond to evolving dynamics of that crisis or situation, ensuring that you're more aware of the surroundings and those needs that need to be assessed during that situation. Mindfulness can also help to reduce anxiety and stress. I know that when we go through situations, my heart rate increases, and that's a natural response. But if I can do a mindfulness practice during the situation or even just after, it's going to lower it. It's going to lower my anxiety. It's going to lower that stress level. And it also regulates your stress response, right? Such as deep breathing, body scans. This can really activate your body's relaxation response. And it'll reduce the psychological symptoms of that stress and anxiety. Simple techniques, my friends. That's all I'm going for. That's all I'm trying to show you is just simple things that you can do that elongate your life, right? Mindfulness also helps to promote that emotional stability, right? It encourages the observation of thoughts and feelings without judgment. That's the key, right? If you're looking at yourself negatively, that's not without judgment, right? If you can look at it and go, well, it's just a thought or it's just an action I did, and I'm going to move myself into that next phase, into the next area that I can mindfulnessly be aware of. It's going to help you manage your emotional reactions. It's going to prevent you from becoming overwhelmed. And that's what we're trying to do here, my friends. We're really trying to get that. And mindfulness also, in reducing stress and anxiety, it's going to help you enhance your resilience. Now, regular mindfulness practices can build resilience because what you're doing is you're training the mind to respond calmly to the stressors that are attacking you. And it's going to lead to improved emotional regulation and a more balanced approach to crisis management. And that's what we're trying to do. We're wanting to still be in the job. We're trying to still be in the place in the career that we love, but without burning out and being full of stress and anxiety, right? Mindfulness practices can also contribute to improving your decision making and your problem solving because you're in the moment. It enhances your clarity of your thoughts, right? By reducing mental noise and mental distractions, it's going to help you think more clearly. It's going to help you make decisions based more on accurate assessments of the situation, opposed to things that you might think might happen or might not happen because you're worried or you're fearful of it. Mindfulness will bring you back to what's actually happening. Right? When you do mindfulness, it's also going to facilitate a measured response. Now, what do I mean by that? A measured response is it gives you time to pause. It gives you time to reflect before you react, leading to a more thoughtful and deliberate decision making, rather than bang, that impulse and that emotional driven response. You want to really create that measured response. And mindfulness also assists in adapting to problem solving, right? With a clear and calm mind, you'll be better equipped to adapt to the strategies and the problem solving approaches, and you'll be able to address those complex and unexpected challenges during a crisis because you're calm, you're in a different space. If you're already stressed before you even hit an event, that's just going to raise the stress. It's not going to lower it, it's going to add more. So that's why you want to be doing mindfulness practices. That's why you want to be doing different things to help you gain that clarity prior to each situation. So I want to give you a little quick technique for practicing mindfulness on the job, right? It can be integrated into your daily routines. Mindfulness breathing, grounding techniques, brief body scans, right? These can really help you. And I want to kind of briefly dive deep into each one of these phases. So mindfulness breathing, what is that? Mindfulness breathing is a technique that involves focusing your attention just on your breath. It's there to anchor yourself in the present moment. Its benefits such as reducing stress, improve focus, and enhancing your overall well-being. Here's an example. So imagine you're responding to a high-stress situation, and by taking a moment for a mindful breathing, you can calm your mind and make clear decisions amidst the chaos. Right? It's a tool that can be invaluable during critical incidents, helping you maintain composure and react effectively. I remember I had an incident where it was actually a knife fight that I had to deal with. And during that whole incident, I was focused on the situation, but I was already calm and I was already focusing on my breathing during the situation. You can focus on your breathing and the situation at the same time, right? You just take slow, methodical breaths as you're dealing, as you're yelling, as you're pointing your firearm, whatever it is. You can control your breathing throughout that. And I feel that personally helped me gain the composure and gain the insight to actually stay calm throughout the experience. Now, the second thing that I want to talk to you about is grounding exercises. So again, what are grounding exercises? Now, these are techniques designed to help manage stress and anxiety by bringing attention to the present moment. Right? These exercises can be particularly beneficial for managing overwhelming emotions and reducing the impact of traumatic memories. And these can include things like focusing on physical sensations, like feeling the ground beneath your feet or touching a solid object, like even a pen or anything like that. Maybe observing your environment by describing what you see, hear, feel around you. Engaging in that deep breath exercises to center yourself in the moment. Using mindfulness techniques such as counting objects in the room or noticing your breath without trying to change it. These are different grounding techniques that are going to help you and encourage you to really bring yourself back. Now, these things aren't done during the situation, as you could tell, but after a situation, even before, like as you're waiting for a call or things like that, you can be doing these grounding techniques. But something like this to do during the situation is not something that's going to help or assist you with that. Now, the final and third mindfulness practice that you can do is a brief body scan. Now, a brief body scan is a mindfulness technique where we systematically focus our attention on different parts of the body, from the head to the toe, to become aware of each physical sensation and release any tension that you might be holding. Benefits of doing this include heightened body awareness, improved ability to manage stress, overall well-being as always, because it's a valuable tool for people like that you're wanting to incorporate more mindfulness into your routine. So the three of them, like I said, are gonna assist you. They're gonna help you practice them. So mindfulness breathing, grounding techniques, and again, the brief body scans. These three things are going to really help you to be more mindful during your day, be more mindful during your shift. And finally, I just want to discuss the incorporating mindfulness to build long-term resilience, right? Creating this regular practice, these short-term meditation sessions or these mindfulness breathing exercises, they're not only going to help you today, but they're going to help you in the future. They're going to reduce that consistency, that the stress that you're doing, that you live with, because they're just bringing you back to the moment, right? How do we control tomorrow? How do we control even 10, 15 minutes from now? We don't. We control our moments. We control right now, and that's what we're trying to focus on, my friends. Right? When you can incorporate these mindfulness practices into your daily routine, it's going to create that stable foundation. It's going to assist you in managing stress and improving your emotional resilience. Even physical exercise, right? Doing physical exercise all the time is going to strengthen your body over time. And that's the same thing as mindfulness practices. It's going to strengthen the mind's ability to cope with stress and adversity, right? You're not going to, this is a journey. And I hope that you're beginning to see that what you're on right now is a journey, my friend. It's not a sprint. There's no end in sight, right? This is things that we're improving on every single day. This is your life. Your life doesn't end today. Your life is complete when it's complete, right? It keeps going until it's time for it to not go. I don't even know how to say this nicely. But you know what I mean. Life isn't one day. It's multiple. And that's what we're focusing on. Right? If you can incorporate these mindfulness techniques and these exercises into your everyday, it's going to prolong your life. I have so many ex-coworkers that have passed on because they didn't do any mindfulness practices. They didn't do any de-stressing exercises because I don't know why, right? Because it's so, the stigma around mindfulness and meditation and journaling, right? No, I'm too big for that. I'm too strong for that. I'm not going to journal. Journaling, no. Are you kidding me, my friend? Who cares what people think about you? You need to care more about yourself than what other people think about you, because your life depends on it. Laying there on a couch, meditating with a guided meditation off YouTube or wherever for 10 minutes is going to improve your life more than sitting on the couch, drinking a beer, watching a football game. It's 10 minutes, right? Journaling. I journal every single day. I have a morning routine that I do, and it takes me about 30 minutes. I take 30 minutes out of my day to make sure that my day is set up, that my mind is right, that my stress is low. And that's why I do this. I want to show you that you can make little changes in your life. 24 hours minus 30 minutes. You have 23 hours and 30 minutes left in your day to do whatever the heck you want to do. Take time to focus on your life. Take time to build yourself into that next person you want to grow to build. There's people around you that love you. There's people around you that are depending on you to be better, to help, to grow. And that's what this is all about. And as always, I'm going to leave you with a little exercise here. It's just mindfulness breathing under pressure, right? And you want to quickly practice your effective mindfulness techniques and use this in high stress situations to mainly calm yourself and remain focused. Okay? So it's very, some people call it tactical breathing, right? That's what it is. If you don't know what tactical breathing is, it's basically when you during a crisis, or if there's a brief pause, you need about, a minute, right? Close your eyes if possible. If not, soften your gaze, like stare out in the distance. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Count for 4. Allow your abdomen to expand. Now hold your breath and count for 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, focusing on the sensation of the breath leaving the body. And then do it again. Repeat this process 3 to 5 breaths, concentrating on the rhythm of your breathing and letting go of any tension with every exhale. It's that simple. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Right? Try this, my friends. Just try it during a situation. If it doesn't work for you, then try something else. But it's going to lower that heart rate. If you do it for, those 3 to 5 breaths, I promise you, that's what boxers do. When you see boxers in their corner, they're tactically breathing to lower their heart rate, to bring their adrenaline back down. It helps, my friend. It helps. So thank you again for tuning into this episode of Beyond the Badge, healing for you as first responders. Today I explored the profound impact that a conscious and consistent mindfulness meditation routine can have on your long-term resilience and overall well-being. By integrating these simple yet powerful practices into your daily routine, such as that mindfulness breathing, body scans, grounding techniques, you're going to be able to build a strong foundation for managing stress and staying calm under pressure. Remember, the key to mindfulness is just consistency. And the more you incorporate these practices into your life, the more natural they will become. And it's going to help you navigate the demands of your role with greater ease and composure. So personalizing your mindfulness routine to fit your unique needs and preferences, right? It's up to you. It's your life. You do what you need to do. And allow it to become more of a sustainable part of your life. And it's going to offer those lasting benefits. Again, I hope that you found this episode valuable and that you feel that you're inspired to start and enhance your mindfulness journey. So if you enjoyed today's discussion, subscribe to my podcast, share it with fellow officers, first responders, and leave a review. Reach out if you need to, but stay tuned for more episodes. The aim that I do is to support and empower you on your path to healing and growth. Thank you for tuning in to Shields Down, Healing for First Responders. Remember, healing is a journey, and each step forward matters. Now, if today's episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories, insights, and tools for recovery. Together, we'll build a stronger, more resilient community. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and we'll see you on the next episode.